I'm so sorry. I feel like I've lulled you into a false sense of security. It's not as easy as it looks.
But why would you do that to me? I just wanted to become a tattoo artist. It's not very nice.
Tattooing's not big, and it's not clever, and it's nowhere near as easy as I've made it out to be. I think I've made it out to be quite easy. Anyone who's thinking to get into it, listen to me today. There's a lot more to tattooing than just getting an apprenticeship and making your way into the world from tat baby to tat adult. There's a lot more to it than that. So before you drop your lives and jump on in there, listen to me, please. I remember in the last video I said there was a question about age, and I was super stoked that everyone got excited by that, knowing that you can do it at any age, because you really can just do it at any age. Let's not be dropping all of our jobs now and ruining our families to draw on some people. Let me tell you, I'm gonna list a few of the things that really grind my gears about tattooing. One of them, and one of the main ones that I'm sure a lot of you artists will agree with me, late nights. Now, you're not getting paid for these late nights, especially if you're doing like custom tattoos and stuff. Not everyone's the same. Some people and some art styles, some tattoo styles will be fine with, drawing in the morning. And plus, sometimes I do a lot of freehand stuff and I'll do that on the day. But a lot of the time I draw my designs up the night before I'm going to tattoo them. Just because if it's intricate, if it's something I'm not 100% confident at drawing, then I like to have a good plan in place, especially if it's something like a snake or like an animal of some kind and I haven't drawn it much. Then the last thing I want to do is get out a pair of Sharpies and just go at it and hope for the best, because I could be there drawing 4 or 5 hours before we even start tattooing, and half the time I'm not gonna have the energy to start tattooing then. So I think you got to bear in mind that when you start tattooing at the beginning, after your apprenticeship's undoubtedly going to be hard. You just got to accept that anyway. But even after the apprenticeship's over, man, you're going to start drawing even more, because you're going to have all your customers to draw for, and it can take nights and nights and nights of drawing. Like on a week that I work, like a busy week, I'll be drawing every night. Without doubt, I'll be up till late getting it done, honing it in, because I want to see how that tattoo is going to look before I tattoo it. So if I've got a good sketch, good shading, which can take hours, then yeah, I will do that and I will stay up late. Another big thing is your posture. Now, you can tell artists till the cows come home to sit up straight, but you just can't get in on them finicky details unless you're hunched over, like some U-bend man. I'm yet to discover it. There's got to be ways that makes it easier to sit whilst you're tattooing. I'm fucked anyway. I've got 2 herniated discs that I get treated for. It's extremely bad at the moment. I had some steroid injections a year ago. Did work for about a year. Now it's worn off. I'm in agony most of the time. So although I'm alright to tattoo, if I'm sitting in the same position for too long, standing up at the end kills. So that's why I get up a lot and I walk around. But even then, at the end of the day, it's still hurting like hell. Like when I get home, just trying to even pick something up is a nightmare sometimes. And although it's not tattooing's fault that happened, I had an injury whilst I was on tour years ago that never got seen to properly. The act of bad posture whilst tattooing has not done me any favors, and it's actually made it worse in the long run. So do yourself a favor and from the beginning start sitting nice and straight, or as straight as you can. Get the correct chairs, get a good bed that keeps your customer high. Do what you can to save your back. Otherwise, 10 years down the line, your back will be fucked and you won't be able to do much. I've got a good chair when I'm at home. When I'm sitting here doing these videos or editing videos or drawing tattoos, I've got a good chair, a good bit of lumbar support, good neck support. Alright. In a dream world, I'd levitate my customer up to here and just tattoo him like this. They start moaning a bit, shh, trying to concentrate. You got to remember things like there's no sick pay if you're off. If I want to go on holiday, I lose a week's worth of money. There's literally no security for being a self-employed artist. It's hard. And even to the point where when I tried to open a business account, a tattooist was on the list of businesses it didn't work with. They just don't trust us, man. They don't trust us with the monies. They don't trust us with our money, with our own money, whatever. It was cheeky as fuck, I thought. There is no security. There's no security in this job. If your shop closes one day because it's not making any money, you just got to find another job. If you break your wrist whilst tattooing, you can't do anything. You're just not going to have money. No one's going to give you sick pay. No one's going to pay you anything to be off. And if there is somewhere that does that, or there is some kind of organisation that offers that security to self-employed people, please tell me, because I'm yet to find it. And I might need surgery on my back in a year or so. So if I have to take a lot of time off, that would be really helpful. The list, it goes on and on, man. Your wrists, you can get carpal tunnel, you can get tinnitus. Tinnitus? Is it the same thing? That thing in your wrists that hurts. But the worst thing is, for me anyway, is that I'm not actually doing anything that energetic to cause me to ache so hard. I wouldn't mind if I was like a fucking rugby player. I'd think, yeah, I've been running around hard, getting all that exercise in, all them gains, and now I'm aching. So I'm just gonna go home and have a bath and go sleep. When I leave after a day of tattooing, what is it about me getting home and feeling like I need to sit down again? Feeling like I just need to sit down for a minute. I've been sitting down all day. So there's a lot. Anyway, besides from all that crap, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't still be doing this if the positives did not outweigh the negatives. There is a lot to this job that I love, and one of the main things is the freedom. I get to decide when I work. When I fill my diary up, I'm deciding that. Granted, after tattooing for a long time, I am privileged to be able to do that. I do pick and choose with tattoos. I only tattoo things I know I'm going to enjoy, so I can put my all into it. So then I also enjoy the sketch beforehand, but it does cause a lot of stress. I will not lie. There is parts of my life that I wish were a bit different. Still, come on, we're working our asses off. We deserve the same benefits as everyone else. Except there's no one above us to give it to us. You don't get hired by a shop and then you work for them. You are still self-employed. You're just renting that space in effect. For most people, that's how it is. I think it's all worth it. I wouldn't change it, but I just thought I should put that out there because I don't want to make everyone feel like, let's just do this. Let's just jump into this and go fucking crazy. Like the tattooing world is very oversaturated at the moment. So think about it long and hard before you dump everything to get into this career. It is a great career to have. And if you're in a comfortable position, if you don't have people depending on you too hard, if you've got some kind of security, some kind of savings, then that's good as well. But if you're like on the edge anywhere in your job, maybe you should wait a little while and just be safe before you jump headfirst into this game. But if you do and it works out great, then good on you. It is worth it. It is a great job. Anyway, my words there. Please take them on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Fed up saying the same shit over again. I'm going to say some different shit. Please, happy with video? As always, mean the world to me if you jumped on that Patreon and supported me on there because it really does help. And I'm trying to think of some cool things to do with Patreon that I don't do on here. I might do like a little live Q&A like once a month or something like that. So if you're interested, jump over there and get involved. I've also got my store linked down below and a buy me a coffee down below. Anything you could do to support, that'd be great. Even if it's just subscribing, liking, commenting, turning on notifications, that would be good too. The channel's doing really good. I don't want to stop anytime soon. As always, I appreciate and love the fucking shit out of all of you. A good evening.